This is The Morning Show.
Welcome back to another Meet the Mayor segment. Here I'm joined by Urbana's 51st Mayor, Deshawn Williams. Mayor Williams, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So how does it feel? You're in the role 1 week down.
You know, it's been exciting. There's been some overwhelming moments, in a positive way. I'm eager to get to work. You know, it's been one of those things where, I've been drinking out of a fire hose, a bit for a couple of days, but I'm excited. And the team, they're excited. We're ready to hit the ground running. When
it comes to a role like this, what are some of the first things that kind of come to mind when going, okay, how do I tackle this from the first day?
Yeah, I think one of the main focuses right out the gate is, just coming in to kind of put everyone at ease. I know for sure that change is hard. Change can definitely be, difficult for folks. So for me, one of my priorities was to, just get folks on the same page and let everyone know that I'm excited to be a part of their team, and it's my hope that they're excited to be a part of the team, as we move forward and hit the ground running. So there's been a lot of excitement, and we're here for the culture shift, and we're ready to get to work.
Another question here I've got is there any personal value that you feel like you sometimes maybe need to sacrifice that you think is required for a role like city mayor? And something I'll pull from this is a quote that you said for us, and maybe you can open up a little bit more about
Sure.
this quote means, is you say, sometimes what's right in front of you can overshadow your thoughts and your view of the future. Maybe take some time to open that up.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things. To answer your question, no, I'll never sacrifice, my integrity and things of that nature, for anything. But when I say that, I often think about, the moments of, if I am looking to make a decision for the future, that may look different from the time that the plan is actually implemented, right? Due to new, presidential, candidates or new president in general. I think that we've seen some of that, right? In all honesty, throughout my campaign, especially early on, we had a huge focus on, just funding and programs and things of that nature that would directly help youth and some of our small business owners and things of that nature. And unfortunately, here we are now, actually in the moment, and some of that has changed, due to our federal government and whatnot. So, that's what I am meaning by, while I may have an idea and things of that nature in the moment, it could change. Mm-hmm. So having a willingness to be open to that change and understanding and learning how to navigate through some of those issues and changes, I think it is very important in a position such as this.
You want to push forward the local economy. That's something that was very clear during the campaign.
Absolutely.
Talk to me a little bit about what you've seen in the community so far that screams Urbana wants to grow. Yeah,
just from the multiple conversations that I've had with entrepreneurs and small business owners around the community, I've made a very conscious effort even here over the last few weeks, since becoming mayor-elect, to bring eyes to the community. We were fortunate about a month ago to have our governor, come and visit one of the businesses here in the community that I actually helped finance and kind of get them started, in regards to their now brick and mortar location. We were able to bring the governor here. We here recently brought Congressman Raja to the city as well. Took him to another small another local business in the community. So for me, it's ensuring that we bring the big eyes to our community, too. I think that's going to, help, because it's going to put us on the map to, make it very clear that Urbana is absolutely a place for businesses to come, and not only come, but thrive and grow. While we've seen some changes, from a negative impact, negative standpoint, on some of the businesses on Philo Road, there's still plenty of opportunity, and I am excited about what we have ahead, and I'm excited about the future business owners that we have in place as well.
Perfect. Yes. Mayor Williams, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, you can, of course, find more information about this segment and all others. Just head to our website at WCIA.com.